Hello everybody, this is Refresh and I am back to do another Premier Draft. We are back to using my gems again, but we earned most of those back the last time. Hopefully we'll be able to continue doing that and play indefinitely, and we'll pay 1,500 gems and jump into my next draft. It is kind of late, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to play more than one game, but I'm going to try to get at least that much done. If this draft doesn't take too long, that is. And I'm hoping that it doesn't. Looks like people are getting ready for Bloomborough, so maybe there's less players signing up for Modern Horizons. Oh, it's also late, but it's a weekend. I figure we should be able to get enough players quickly, right? Unless there's another format that is more popular right now. And it's possible. I think that there's some sort of arena open or something like that, right? If I'm remembering correctly, what I saw right before I jumped into the queue here. But yeah, that's what's happening, and I'm still enjoying this format, even though I do think Eldrazi is a little overpowered and the Writhing Chrysalis is really, really overpowered. I haven't really been able to draft too much that is outside of, I think I mostly drafted counters and Eldrazi. I haven't really been able to put together an energy deck. Let's see what we can get here. Echoes of Eternity. If a triggered ability of a colorless spell you control or another colorless permanent you control triggers, that additional ability triggers an additional time, and when you cast it, I mean, that sounds like fun. I don't think I should be taking it. I think the responsible thing to play, because this does absolutely nothing, right? It's not doing much of anything. Is I think Angel is pretty cool. Static Prison could be good. That's okay. Sage, Eldrazi Repurposer. It's not an amazing hand. I think I'm just going to take this because nothing here is really inspiring me right now. And I think, maybe the Repurposer or the Gavant Discharge are the responsible picks here. But I'm going to see if I can make this work. We'll see. It does mean that I want to play an Eldrazi deck. And I might just have wasted that because there's nothing here that is all that exciting either. I could take this or the Glasswing Grace. These two are really good cards. I take the Perilous Landscape. I mean, that would go well with this because it is hitting two of the Eldrazi colors. Utter Insignificance is a removal spell that could work. Or do I lean towards Eldrazi, or do we just try just go for what's available in like the Glasswing Grace and just ignore this Echoes? Because it's not like my first pick was that amazing. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna lean into it. I'm gonna see if I can lean into it, make it work. I don't want that. Depth Defiler. Okay, that's pretty cool. I like the Depth Defiler quite a bit. I haven't been able to play with it myself that much. I did take Utter Insignificance, so this is a decent follow-up. Unfathomable Truths wouldn't be bad. Rush of Inspiration could be okay, but not really for this deck. I think I'd rather have Unfathomable Truths or Utter Insignificance or another Demon Inferior. Gift to the Viper, but we'll take the Death color for now since we've picked blue as one of the colors. Monsoon Mage, instants and sorcery spells. Well, that's not instant or sorcery. Cost 1 less to cast. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell on your turn, you can flip it. It deals 1 damage. I mean, that's interesting. It's not really what this deck is doing, but I guess I'd take the Sage over even Ral. It makes sense. I'm like leaning blue. This gives me the colorless for Echoes. Yeah, okay. I guess I'm taking that. It's not a great start here, but I do need to find ways of generating colorless mana. Because everything in my deck I guess Sage generates it, but yeah, I kind of want to, if I'm going to go this way, I'm going to have to lean into that. I'm not sure if that is like the right path that I'm taking here. I think I'm just trying to lean towards the fun here, which is play this and then profit. But you know, who knows if I can actually get this thing going, right? That costs 3 colorless mana. That is a lot of colorless mana. But at least these 3 lined up, so that's a thing. And Death Defiler is a pretty good card. Here, I don't want to contaminate the landscape, so I think Collective Resistance is in color. It's either that or actually Malevolent Rumble is pretty good. It gets me the ramp with the colorless Eldrazi. I can take a permanent, and it does help me pick the next card I need to pick. So it's probably the way to go for me. Nyxborn Hydra and Collective Resistance are cards that I am interested in. This is not what I'm interested in because I'm not in the energy deck. And I guess Barbarian Ring could be okay, but if I were going to go red, but I'm not going to. Lethal Threadon is also a good color, but I'm definitely not in the right stuff for that. So we'll take the 11 Rumble here. And then here, neither of these lands. Oh, Petrifying Metal I like. Tamio Meets the Source Sickle is also a good card, I think. But I'm going to take the cards that are kind of more in line with what I'm trying to do here, which the Petrifying Meddler fits in with because it's colorless. That means that it'll benefit from Echoes of Eternity. And it's Eldrazi, which could matter at some point for me. Yeah, this is also good if I was in white. Not in white. Not certainly in white. We'll see. I don't know that I'm in green either, but I'd rather take cards that will lean towards what I'm trying to do. Archway of Innovation. This Bountiful Landscape is probably what I should be taking. I would like Collective Resistance, Gift of the Viper, even Nyxborn Hydra I think are good, but I don't think I need, with this colorless requirement here, and playing Eldrazi, I don't think I should pass up Bountiful Landscape, so we're going to take that. And then here, alright, we got nothing in color. I think I'm just going to take the Sheltering Landscape, because I might, you know, if I get a Writhing Chrysalis, I'm going to play it, right? And this will help me splash that red in. I don't know that I'm playing green either. I mean, we'll see. But we'll see. I don't think any of these are what I'm trying to do. So yeah, we'll take the Sheltering Landscape here. And then here, this is none of the colors that I want. I don't want that, just that one red. I'm going to take this because it's a land. But yeah, nothing here is anything that I really want. So, well, if I can just take this for being a colorless land, I'm just going to take that for being a colorless land, because at least I can go seek out the red. Alright, Strict Serenade, counter a target artifact creature or planeswalker spell. I guess I could take that. My opponent gets a blue, which isn't great, but it does all. Well, let's see. I don't need that go wide thing. I guess we'll take the Serenade. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to play this, but we'll take it because it's in color. I guess I can take this as a land. Yeah, I can draw 2 cards. I'm probably not playing the Merfolk. Here, Inventor's Axe, probably not. I guess I can play this. I don't want to. And then I'll take the Barbarian Ring in this case. Probably not playing that either, though. Alright, well, Ghostfire Slice is in color. That's an aggressive card. Corrupt Shifter, Warp Tusker. I think it's between Ghostfire Slice as a removal or Warped Tusker as just a big boy that I'm going to try to work towards. That can also be a ramp if I need it. I think I'm supposed to take the Warped Tusker over the Ghostfire Slice, even though I think that this is probably stronger, but I think this is kind of, I need something to work towards, and that's something to work towards it, and it can also double as a ramper, so we'll take it. Here, Evolution Witness, Void Patch is okay, but I'm not really interested in playing a red card. Let me see. It comes with, and with haste. I mean, that is strong if I can do it. I think getting this to get one of my things back is probably better. Yeah, it's probably better. But, Void Pouncer is interesting. I wouldn't mind getting this back if it comes back around. Yeah. Witness it is. Here, nothing. I guess we're taking another battle. Okay, here's the thing. I can take this, or I can take this. I think I like this because it can potentially rat me whenever I sack one of these lands, for example. That's probably good enough for me to take it. I do also like the Petrifying Meddler, but I think that these are harder to come by. I wish I could take that Bountiful Landscape, but I think that's too good. What is this? X? No, that's not what we're doing. Okay. Nothing in color, so we're definitely fighting for this stuff here. This cares about the command zone, please. I don't care about the command zone. Okay, well, I'm not playing any of these, right? So I'm just going to take the Mythic and not play it. Because I guess this is a way of fixing. I don't. It's a terrible way of fixing, but I guess I'll take it. Ugin's Binding. Return target. Okay. Do I need to look at this more? Target non-land permanent you don't control. Whenever your color is color with 7 or greater, you may exile from your graveyard when you turn. Yeah, it bounces everything of my opponents. So I bounce something of my opponents for 3 mana to start. And then I can bounce everything of my opponents once I cast the Warp Tusker. That's probably good enough. I gotta make sure I have another 7 drop to cast. I am passing Unfathomable 2s. That's too bad. Deep Analysis is another thing I'm passing. But I think that Ugin's Binding is probably good enough to take here. I like the Oozewag. Oozewag's good. Hydra's good. I think the Oozewag's a little better than the Hydra. But I'm not sure. Where's my color? Yeah, I don't have any 4 drops. I think filling this with that is not bad. I wouldn't mind one of these though. But yeah, we'll take the Oozewag here. And then nothing in color. I guess I'll take the Infernal Captor and not play it. Probably. Let's see what other colors do I have here. Teamer. I can get white or red. Yeah, white and black. I think I'll take this. I'm not gonna play anything. I'm playing none of these. I can take another Evolution Witness. I think that'll be fine. Legion Leadership, not as much with at least the way that my deck is currently going. So, and then here, I can take the Corrupted Shapeshifter on 4 to be what I need it to be. That's probably more aggressive than my deck is trying to be. And I'm trying to limit my non-blue cards. So yeah, I don't need this or this. Target creature gets +X, where X is a number. I'll just stick with. I don't want to play this, but maybe we'll play it. And I'm not playing any of these, right? So I'm just take this card and not play it. Sure. Here I'm gonna take this. Probably not play it, but it's a rare at least. I'm gonna take the uncommon and not play it. Okay. I'm really short. I think everybody's in Eldrazi is what happened. I might have to play some of these red, blue, and red cards just to hit the limit here. Just to hit my card count. Okay. Teamer, Evolution Witness, Electrozoa, Desert Temple, Springheart Nantuko. This is probably just good enough to play. Right? Let me see. It bestows, I can get a +1/+1. Every time I get a 1/1. And that's probably good enough. Even though it doesn't really synergize with what I'm doing. It's just so strong on its own. That it's probably worth playing. So I'm taking that. Here, Echoes of Eternity. I don't want a second one of these. I think 1 is probably hitting my max. We can take a Twisted Landscape, Utter Insignificance. Another Oozewag. I think I need more of something to work towards, and I think Oozewag is it. Right? I mean, I want Twisted Landscape. Don't get me wrong. But my deck is kind of short on playables, right? I have 14 cards, and I'm already in pack 3. I guess I'm playing Corrupted Shapeshifter at this rate. Probably the Strix Serenade. I might even be playing Infernal Captor or the Sarpadian Simulacrum. Yeah. I have a good feeling about this. We will take another Malevolent Rumble, probably. Yeah. Okay. I'm just playing whatever I can, I guess. Either, well, what kind of garbage is here? We can take the Void Pouncer, Aether Spike, Power Balance. No. She's getting. Oh, we'll take the Precursor. A second Precursor isn't too bad. Yeah, that was some real garbage on the screen there. I'll take another Warp Tusker. Triton wouldn't be bad. Utter Insignificance wouldn't be bad, but I want to get at least one more 7-drop to work towards here. And then It That Holds End and Worn Power Stone are both the same. I want both of these. I think I'm going to take it. Probably. Because it does boost my colorless cards. But I definitely didn't get there on Eldrazi. I am fighting a lot of people for it. That's really clear to me right now. Here we'll take the Seething Landscape. I don't want another Corrupted Shapeshifter. Am I supposed to take this? I think I might be supposed to take... No, I'm going to take the Landscape. I got to be able to cast those colorless cards. We'll take this. It's on color. It does a thing. Okay. And then nothing here, right? Demon Fear. Demon Fear. I could play Demon Fear. It's not great, but it is a card. I've hit just my bare minimum here without having to throw in some of this other stuff. Yeah, I think there are too many players competing for Eldrazi, and we're all just getting the dregs of the deck here. I would rate this like a 2 wins, maybe 2 wins deck. We'll take Utter Insignificance just as another thing to do. Probably better than that. Chunk Diver is not what we're doing. Yeah. Rush of Inspiration is not amazing here. I'm just going to take this and not play it. Then I'm going to take... Oh, I'll take Power Bounce and not play it. And then I'll play another... I could play another Utter Insignificance. Not playing the Gargoyle. Okay. So, we don't have many choices, but we have a few choices that we can make. At the end there. I have 2 cards to cut, right? 2 Warp Tuskers, Death Defiler, Petrifying Meddler, Shapeshifter. Yeah, we didn't get, like, most of what makes this deck work really well. I'm going to have to find ways of sacrificing stuff to trigger these. I can... This... I have 2 tap lands that I can put in. I don't want to play this, although it is kind of some kind of fixing. I could turn these into islands. I have 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. Possibly 7, 8. 8 sources of colorless mana. It's not a lot. I think I might put in this one just to add another colorless mana, even though it's really just subbing for a red card. So it's a subbing for a mountain. This subs for a mountain. Then... How are we doing with land count? 17 lands, okay. 3 red spells. This is also a red land. And it can be played off just purely blue. So really just these 2 are what I'm splashing with red. I think I get rid of this. don't have much of the, I'm like relying on these other insignificances for my removal. I don't know if I want this, but I guess it is a way of getting another red land. That's a lot of what it is. How much colorless do I have? Is it even worth playing this, right? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's probably actually not worth playing this now that I got this far, right? I have 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 cards that will trigger it. And it's not even that much of a trigger, right? Yeah. I drafted Eldrazi and I think I've got punished for it. I think I should have stayed in the other lane and went with, what do you call it? The... any of the other decks. Probably the counter deck was the one that was like the most open to me at the time. It's too bad. You know, this is the most fun, right? I'd be able to double trigger this, double trigger this, double trigger this, double trigger this. Oh, this is just making 2 of them. Double this. This isn't really a double trigger, right? So this is not affected by this, except I can make 2 of them for the price of 1. This is... I would make 2 of these for the price of 1, and I guess I could double trigger it, but that doesn't really matter. This would double trigger whenever I sack. So I'd get 2. That just gets to... This, I would guess I would get the double trigger, double stun. This could double bounce or double draw and discard. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's probably not good enough. I just did not get enough of the stuff that I needed in this deck. So, very, very poor quality deck. I would say that this is not going to win me many games, but I'm still going to try it. Now, with that gone, I don't think I need this land here. Because, yeah, I think that's going to be fine. So, how do I feel about this deck? Not good quality, but I'm still going to try it. I'm going to try to make it work. We're base green and blue. Green, yeah, okay. Give it a shot. Do not have high hopes for this. I probably should not have been Eldrazi. I shouldn't have leaned hard into it. It just dried up really fast. Everybody's trying to draft Eldrazi. And I'm gonna lose because of it. Alright, we're gonna keep this. I mean, I can cast stuff eventually. I can even get my 1 red land with this. Okay. Oh, that can be really dangerous if they got a good artifact stack. I'm gonna get squashed. I'm gonna get my one of my 2 mountains. Hopefully I won't draw any more. Okay, we'll stop here. Probably gonna evolution witness. Yeah, that's not good. Okay, play this and then yeah, I can just witness. I can adapt it. I can grab some more bountiful landscapes. Oh, they're interesting. They're playing a Jund color pile. I can get this again, re-trigger it, draw more cards, so that's good. Okay. Oh wow. Exile top. Ouch. I'm probably gonna die here. What did they get? A mountain? Okay, that's nothing. I'm just gonna take the pile of damage. And then... let's see. What can I do? I can knock this down. I can pump myself. But then I'm not going to be able to interact with this. But I guess I can trade this for that. And that's a thing that maybe I should be doing here. When it attacks, exile the top. Whenever more, it gets counter. Yeah. I wish I could draw another card, but that's not going to do it, right? Yeah, I'm not doing much. I'm going to get the one card that I can get, and no attacks. I'm going to trade the Evolution Witness for Layla. I mean, they might have removal and then I'm really dead, but we'll see. If I can hold this ground just a little bit, then maybe I'll be okay. Because then Petrifying Meddler will come in, Deemed Inferior will come in, I can Ugin's Binding something if I need to. Warp Tusker will stabilize me at the end. That's strong. Okay, they did not attack, so that's a plus. We're gonna play this, and then I can probably should be casting Petrifying Meddler, right? Yeah, let's do that. Let's tap and lock this down. Now I can swing. They have a lot of mana in all the colors. This is such a good card. I wish I had it. I mean, this may not save my butt, but I'm trying here. I think that's the best I can do. Okay, strong card. But they don't have anything that they want to get back as of right now. I guess they can crack this and bring it back. That's what I did, at least. Okay, I have 2 Warp Tuskers, so that's a plus. I have a couple things to work towards here. Let's see, I can Deem Inferior and knock away. I could bounce this instantly. I have 6 mana. Swinging with this, then have to block with 2 of my guys. Then I can just make this at 2/5 and block for a while. Okay. So we're gonna swing with the Evolution Witness, because they would have to put 2 things in its way. Yeah, that's what I thought. And then we will... I think maybe we Deem Inferior and knock away the Layla. You go away. We're going to end the turn. That's reasonable. They'll give their Evolution Witness something to get back. Okay. Yeah, that's what I did. It's totally reasonable. They have a lot of mana. What are they going to cast? Okay. Three mana. Okay, they're gonna exploit a thing and they're gonna capture probably Petrifying Meddler. Do I? Okay. Let's see what they're up to. I'm guessing they're gonna target the Petrifying Meddler. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's annoying. They're definitely gonna hit me hard. Okay, well, bouncing this back to my hand. So I'm gonna live. But what good is living if I'm just gonna die, right? How do I survive this? I need to play 2 more blockers. And they have Layla that's gonna come back. So I think I'm dead no matter what, right? I can't cast this. If I cast this... Yeah, I can't cast this. So we tap that. Yeah. Yeah, good game. I don't think I'm winning this one. That was definitely me on the back foot there with a weaker deck. I mean, they had some really strong cards, and I was not able to ramp into playing my 7-drops. It could have been worse, obviously. I got a Thunder Junction card. So I'll open up a pack, and then I'll call it a night here. Yeah, I think I made a mistake. Yeah, Sandy, I was not only outplayed, I was outdecked and outplayed. I was taken down in pretty much every single possible way. But, you know, the fact I lasted as long as I did, I guess that is something. But, yeah. Let's see. In this pack, I like the Resilient Roadrunner. I don't know. I've had a lot of good luck with Ride Down in this particular set. This with the Trained Aranxes and getting a very aggressive deck had always paid off well for me in this particular pack. Or in this set. But I think maybe the correct pick might be Creosote Heath. This thing, the green and white deck was really, really strong, if I remember correctly. So that is that for this pack. And thanks, Eddie. Yes, I had fun. I didn't get rolled over by not drawing all the mana or flooding to death or anything like that. So if I'd drawn one more colorless land or just any land instead of drawing whatever it was I drew at the end there, I also would have just bounced their entire board back to their hand and then put a 6/6 into play. I probably would have still lost or 6/8 because they would have been able to play their 2 hasters and I would have died. But stuff like that is like the fun part of Magic, and then sometimes you still lose even when you do the fun stuff. But yeah, that was that. Let me know what you thought about the draft and the games in the comments below. If you enjoyed, this is only one game, but let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. If you enjoyed this stream, hit the like button. If you'd like to see more of my streams, you can hit subscribe. This was Refresh. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Good night.